Hey yo. Hey yo, how you doing? How you doing? Oh, let's move this a little bit. Let's move this an ET bit. There we go. Perfect. Is the light a little too bright? You alright? Maybe not. Maybe it's fine. It's alright. I'm almost on time today. I'm only 5 minutes late in contrast to the typical 10 or even 12 minutes. Let's get an audio check though. That's good. You can hear me. Holla! If you hear me, we're down here. It's a Thursday night, baby. We love a good Thursday night. Jonesy is abound. He's climbing some boxes over there. He's very awake. He is up and at 'em. He's been sleeping in my closet for like the last 2 hours. What are you doing? Sorry. He looked really weird. Please don't get in the litter box, Jones. Please don't do it. Come on. Please don't do that. He was sleeping in my closet for 2 hours and he came out and then he got in bed. He was being so good. So good. And as soon as he saw me going for the door, he perked up like, oh yeah? We're going down to the basement now? Time for me to be a hellion? I see him lurking over there. He's looking for trouble. There's just so much stuff for him to climb on and get into down here. God damn it, Jonesy. Please behave. I feel like he hasn't settled in behind me while streaming in a long time. He's like past that phase of his life. Now he just wants to piss me off. Spill water. Had to give him a bath this morning. I just woke up to this dirty cat. You know, I've said this before, but I've never known a cat who needed so many baths. My last cat I had 17 years. I think maybe got 2 actual baths his entire life. We have to give this kid a bath like every week. He's just, he's different. He's built different. I'm just keeping an eye on him because he just like so clearly is looking for trouble. He's looking to cause trouble. I see him just, he's like, what can I jump on right now? What could I climb on to make a lot of noise? He's going to climb onto that pile of laundry. Luckily those clothes are dirty. Oh. Anyway, how are ya? Good evening. Welcome back. Great to have you. Good to see you. Hope you're doing all right. Hope your week's been fine, or even great. But sometimes we settle for fine. My week's been fine. Just a little busy, man. I feel like I can't stop moving. You know, there's just always something to do, and then you start doing it, and then there's something else you figure out you need to do inside of that thing, and you forget to do the original thing. Do 2 more things and remember the original thing, and you're just up and down, spinning in circles, doing tricks. Shit's just so busy sometimes, you know? And it's weeks like that or days like that that make it, I think, so valuable to have something like this to wind down the day with. Something to look forward to enjoy, a little decompression, a little escapism. Jonesy's in the litter box. Please just be number 1, Jones. He couldn't figure out like what would be super annoying to climb on, so he said, all right, I'm just going to use the litter box since he's down here now. Please just be number 1, please. I got the Febreze on standby, but please show mercy on me, Jones. This kid's been torturing me all day. He's been driving me nuts. Papi Deletats, hey papito. How you doing? Great to see you. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing good, Dilly Tods. Coming in hot with another art stream last night. Snuck in a bit of that roguelike, which its name escapes me. It's like ArtCon or something like that. Very Dilly core game. We were enjoying some art streams last night. He drew a Loveland frog. He won't admit it, but he did draw one. He couldn't resist. He couldn't help himself. Oh, let's get into Mass Effect 2, huh? Path of Akra. There we go. That's what it's called. Real disappointed? What's to be disappointed by with your art stream? You like the toad? You can call it what you want. I know a Loveland frog. We've well established the lore of Hagwatch on this channel. But I'm also always on Frog Watch, and I was watching that frog last night, brother. What was the other? You drew like a barbarian, right? That's what you said it was. I missed like the first 3 hours of your stream, which I was disappointed by because I didn't get his Twitch notification. And around like 10:15, 10:30, I was like, "Hey, I bet Delia's live." I didn't get a notification, and then I pulled you up, and I was just watching you. I was just enjoying the show, and then I don't know, I like clicked on something and saw the runtime for how long you've been streaming. It was 3 hours. I was like, I thought you just got started. God damn it. That's annoying. Sorry it was disappointing. It seemed like it was pretty damn good. From my, my pedestrian eyes. Not happy with the result. Stick to cartoony crap like the frog. I mean, I love the frog wizard. The other one you drew, the barbarian, I thought looked pretty cool as well. Maybe it's just me. I'm sorry to hear you're disappointed. I guess, that's the value in practice, right? You don't get to the end and always find a winner, but perhaps in getting to that end point, you understand why it's not a winner from your perspective. But I thought it was, like I said, my pedestrian eyes. I like what I saw. I missed most of the creative process, but I like the end result. Especially that Loveland Frog that you drew. In tribute to your favorite cryptid. Mass Effect 2. Last time we got Samara and Tali, which means we've completed our team. We've got them all. We've completed the collection. And now it's time to take the fight to the collectors. Not really though, because we got to do a bunch of loyalty missions. So it's like now we're like really into the kind of second act of this game, I would say, or maybe like halfway through the second act. Yeah, we got all our squad mates. So now we have to do all these individual like character-driven missions that they've each given us. They're technically skippable, but skippable. But you would be doing yourself a huge disservice to skip them. They really are like the bulk of the game, even though they are their own like little individual side stories. I never really thought about it. The main story of this game is pretty short, if you were to approach it that way. If you were to just try to hammer all that out, you could beat this game pretty quickly. The like main missions don't make up the bulk of the game in the way that the first Mass Effect does. Let's get in here. We're gonna do Garrus's and Thane's to start because they're both on the Citadel, so that's convenient for us. I don't know if we'll have time. I always think I'll have more time with this than I actually get. I just always sort of underestimate how long some of these things take. But both of theirs on the Citadel, so we're gonna do theirs first. And if we have time to do another one, I don't know which one we'll do, but we'll maybe sneak in a third. I'm also kind of hoping there'll be some new stuff on the Citadel for us to do or see. I haven't been back here in a while. I didn't really play much of this off stream either because there's just not much else left to do off stream without progressing these missions. Apart from like mining planets. That's really all there is left to do, and that's not very interesting. Who am I? What am I? Wait, Thane wanted to talk about something. What do you want to talk about, Thane? This?
You think Citadel security would be the tightest in the galaxy?
I know C-Sec too well to believe that's true.
I see no fewer than 14 fatal flaws a skilled assassin could exploit. 8 of them existed when I was here 10 years ago.
Need to use more reference and plan ahead. A little bit more heavy material to pull from would have helped me immensely. I'm curious about that. When you sit down to do an art stream, like how much time ahead of time do you know like what you're going to draw? Like, do you just figure it out kind of as you sit down? Do you think of it earlier in the day and then sit down with that plan? Also, look at this guy's shadow. The panel doesn't have a shadow, but he does. It looks very silly. Alright. I'm kind of assuming if I just wander around, I'll stumble into one of their quests. But I'm also trying to keep an eye out in case there's anything new and interesting. Oh, can I get a hamster? Can I afford the hamster? Yes, we fucking can. This small furry rodent looks up at you with what seems like a knowing smile. I'm not sure about that. Not sure if I like that or dislike that. What does he know? What has he seen? I'll take the hamster. It's going to our cabin. Can't wait.
Fish, then?
What? Why? It's a fish.
I bought all of their fish. I'm not sure. Let's see. I already did this, right? He thought there were fish in the river on the Citadel, and he wanted to eat the fish, and then I told him there were no fish in the river, and now he's depressed. I don't know if that was the right way to go or not. People should probably keep an eye on that guy. I know one of theirs is near, like, the warehouse. I don't really remember exactly where that is. Is this the nightclub? Rodum Expeditors.
And this is my favorite store.
This is my favorite store. Oh my god, look at all this stuff. Okay, hold on. Aegis Vest increases health by 5%. It's very cheap. I don't know if that's better than what we have, but it's very cheap, so I'll take it. Sentry interface. Ooh. Incisors, a new wave of military police sniper rifles designed to overload active defenses such as shields. 3 shots with each pull of the trigger. Burst is so fast that all 3 rounds will be in the target by the time the barrel has moved a millimeter. Oh, it's like a burst fire sniper rifle. Do I want a different sniper rifle? I never really thought about it. Here's another visor. Is this visor... Oh, this is like Miranda's visor. Goes all the way around. I don't know if that's better. Oh, that's not better at all. That's big dork energy right there. Do I want this sniper rifle? I wish you could see the stats, right? Like compare it to what's the damage output of what I have equipped currently. We could do... God, this is a lot, though. We don't have much. Sniper damage go up. This would improve it for the entire squad, as would all of these. SMG damage go up, or sniper go up. Maybe... Let's do SMG. I feel like I've done a couple sniper rifle upgrades already. And that's a full max upgrade on the SMG. 5 out of 5.
I still say we should join the Blue Suns. They'd probably pay for our equipment.
They probably only hire you.
Why does that Turian sound like Mark Meer?
So we need something to start with.
Right. Like the shotgun.
That Turian sounds like Commander Shepard.
You have any games you'd like to trade in? You get 2 credits toward a new game.
2 credits toward a new game. Wow, what a deal. We could use rapid transit to go find their quest. I just thought I'd take a look around, buy a hamster. Paladin. Oh, this is the reporter I didn't punch. So I guess she's just stood there now. I didn't punch her, but I gave her like a good talking to on live television. Okay, let's see. We gotta find new squad. I would like a new squad member. Presidium, that's where Anderson is. Warehouse. I think Garrus is in the warehouse.
This looks like the place.
Wait, this was a trick, wasn't it? You sent me to the wrong place just to get me to leave.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Been trying to get this refund for 2 years. 2 years! I'm not giving up now.
You'd get a lot farther in life if...
Tipari, now available with dextro amino acids.
Great. Didn't know I was going to stream art until I went live yesterday. Oh. I was also wondering what to play, then decided I didn't want to play anything. So it was going to be art. Well, shit, man. Again, maybe my limited perspective, but as far as I could tell, to have had that little planning involved, I think it turned out pretty good. With Aphantasia, I can't really have something in my head that I'm going to draw, but I could put together a mood board or something if I've dedicated some time to it beforehand. Yeah, that makes sense. I just wondered if, like, not so much that you could picture, just if you kind of knew, right? Like, if you're like, I think I'll draw a Loveland frog today. And you may not necessarily know how it's going to look, but, like, you just know from, like, a concept level that's what you wanted to draw. I wasn't sure.
Just got a refund in exchange, and I was told
or if it's still all pretty, like, improvisational. Right, so we're looking for the guy who betrayed Garrus's team on Omega and got them all killed, right?
Fade? You're not quite how I imagined you.
Looks can be deceiving. So, which one of you wants to disappear?
I'd rather see you make someone reappear.
That's not the service we provide.
Make an exception. Just this once.
Ooh, reach for the sky.
Damn it.
You
Quick,
fucking turkey.
Shoot them, you
Couldn't have hit that quicker.
Why do I even bother?
We're looking for someone. A client of yours.
Not mine. I'm not Fade. I just work for him. Sort of.
I knew it.
Well, then maybe you'd like to tell us where to find him.
Yes, of course. He's in the factory district. Works out of the old prefab foundry.
I know the place.
Oh, he's got a lot of mercs there. Blue Suns. Harkin thinks they're protecting him.
Harkin.
There's so many. I really forgot that like mercenaries make up kind of the bulk of what you fight in this game. Like the first one is Geth, mostly. There's some others, but it's definitely primarily Geth. And the next one, I don't want to speak too far ahead, but it's a lot of like freak-ass monsters. But in this, even though the collectors are the primary antagonists, yeah, you mostly are fighting mercs.
Who the hell is Harkin?
He's C-Sec. We work together, sort of.
He got fired from CSEC a while ago. But he still knows the systems.
Interesting. But it changes nothing. We still need to find him before we can get to Sedonis.
Which would like make more sense if this game primarily took place in the Terminus systems, but it doesn't really. Like you could just kind of go to Omega and that's it. But like we're on the Citadel right now. We're talking about mercs again. I don't really remember mercs being a big thing in the first one. Crake and Hog, what'd you say? The love of frog came about from Lady Ray's tome roll of Toad Evoker. I got it. That is a good way to like fire up to a potential art prompt as well. The tome bot. I expect the one I closed out the night with, Lizard Gunslinger. I want to see that one. Cranked it out like a hog. I expect to see a Lizard Hog Cranker. Can you add Hog Cranker to the tome bot? Let's get going.
Well, let's go pay Harkin a visit.
We'll need to go to the transit station. I can get us to him from there.
So I can go?
Sure, but if we don't find Harkin, we'll be back for you.
Ooh.
Oh, good.
Take a cat to the factory where Harkin is hiding out. Okay, so we're just taking the transport. Little renegade, can't help it. I do take
Look, it took me a long time to get this
some calculated risk when I hit those buttons. The renegade interrupts, like some of them I remember quite vividly what they do, but I didn't remember what. I just kind of immediately assumed what was going to happen with that one, and I took the risk, and it was worth it. I don't think there's really any I have to worry about that much in this one. But I've probably said before that, like, Renegade is kind of fun in this. Like, you're just sort of hard around the edges, like, no nonsense. And it kind of works, right? Because it's like, this game starts with your death. So you get a second chance at life. So you're like, I'm not taking any chances. I don't have any patience for this shit. If you get in my way, if you give me a hard time, I'm throwing you off the balcony. I'm snapping your neck. I'm shooting you in the face. But in 3, Renegade is just, I've said this before, it's just like so psychotic. It like defies reason how dark and fucked Shepard is as a renegade in Mass Effect 3. It's just like, there's no justifying some of the decisions you would make. Okay, Factory District, I think, then. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Cadet Hog as a race and Cranker to the classes. No, I like that. I like that, yeah, because then if like the stars align and you got Hog Cranker, that would be a huge moment. I like that a lot. Alright, that's it. You know what's that? Tali. Let's get the OG team out here. The crazy kids together at last. Hog Wizard. Ugly Troll Cranker. Yeah, that's good. A lot of different breeds of Cranker.
There he is.
Shepard? Don't just stand there. Stop them! Stop them!
Who's this guy?
Run all you want, Harkin. We'll find you.
Do we know him? He knows us, but we're like a celebrity though. Oh. Oh, that's our drone. I was shooting at it. Tali has a drone, huh? I'm not used to that. It's the first mission we taken Tali on, right? Because we got her last time. Take all your shit. Oh! Hit him with this. Oh yeah, that's a strong SMG right there. Mercs and bots, huh? Oh, he's doing the worm. Alright, you. Come here. You're getting slammed, baby. Boom!
There we go. Enemy.
One down.
Is he dead? Oh. AI hacking. Synthetic enemies turn against their allies. Look at this. Bot fight. Bot on bot violence right here. Oh. Our guy lost. He didn't have it in him. Get out of here. Damn, you flew. Oh, this makes me uncomfortable. What happens if I slam you like this? Nothing. You're pathetic. Alright, what we got here? I think, manage to get a couple of upgrades, though, while I was playing off stream. I just remembered it because I think I got the time extender one for the hacking mini games.
Harkin's in here somewhere.
We haven't had much trouble with those so far, but we've gotten pretty close recently, so I figured, why not? Oh, I see you. Can we throw him? Is there an edge there? Can we edge him? Get edged. No. AI hacking? Are you serious? Get out of here.
Fire in the hole.
What we got over here? Circuit boards. Oh, I'm being attacked. Apparently. Oh, really? Really? You guys have no class. A man can't sit here and hack in peace. Oh, and they took it away from me for that, I think. Nope, never mind. I thought I wasn't going to get a chance to redo. What? Oh, fuck. Now I won't get a chance to redo, you stupid bastard. Oh, man. Really? Get edged. What?
Excuse me.
Would you?
Intelligent proximity warning. Critical system damage.
Oh, you know what? Get this out. Yikes! Alright. Yeah, I don't know if I need a new sniper rifle. This Jesus, you hear that death rattle? Oh! I don't know if we need to get a new sniper rifle. I'm kind of in that if it's not broke, don't fix it camp right now, because that was incredible the way we squashed his head like a melon. I hope I didn't make a mistake lowering that bridge right before I did this. Show it to me. Show it to me. Show it to me. Hello? Great.
Eyes up.
Oh my! It's like that. It's very much like
Go
that.
get them, Chatika. Good girl.
No, they killed her.
Shot ready.
Oh man, I always forget just how
Watch out.
crazy the firing rate is on that. There's no way she can AI hack this, right? Yeah, it's too good. Drone to distract it. Boom! Alright, he's almost gone. Nice. Oh! Oh, sorry about that. Hate the way it turned out for you. Maybe next time. Maybe in Mass Effect 3. But probably not. Alright, nobody fuck with me this time. And by that I mean do it correctly this time. Incredible. Oops, sorry about that.
What is Harkin up to?
He did look kind of familiar. I don't know if it's because he just looks like a generic NPC.
You worked with Harkin at CSEC?
I can't remember if he was a guy in the first game or not.
Back then too, but I'm in no mood for his games. If he doesn't cooperate, I'll beat him within an inch of his life.
You okay, bro?
You seem to be getting tense, Garrus.
Harkin may know why Sidonis wanted to disappear. If so, he knows why we're here, and I don't want him tipping Sidonis off. Did you see that?
I saw something.
He's getting ready for us.
What are you going to do to Harkin if he won't cooperate?
He's a real criminal now, working for the Blue Suns. I should just shoot him on sight, but I need him alive, so I won't do any permanent damage. Just enough to loosen his tongue.
We're gonna pull this Paragon move on him just like the first game. Don't go too far. Don't lose yourself to the darkness.
You don't need him hurt to get what you want.
Don't worry, Harkin's a coward. He'll talk long before I can really hurt him.
Garrus should have given us some pushback on that. That's kind of a funny thing for Shepard to say, just based on his actions in this game.
What do you think Harkin's got waiting for us?
I don't hurt anybody now.
Not sure. It looks like an industrial complex, heavy machinery. Could be anything. Something's in there. Probably more Blue Suns. Harkin's kind of trapped himself in a corner. He must have something in store for us.
What are you gonna do to Harkin if he won't cooperate?
I already said
He's a real criminal, but I need him alive, so I won't do any permanent.
You still planning to kill Sidonis when we find him?
They switch the order sometimes when you come back to him.
And painless, unlike everyone he betrayed. He'll be spared the agony of a slow death. It's more than he deserves, but as long as he's dead, I'll be satisfied.
Well, there's one way to find out.
Right behind you.
Find someone who might make use of a forged ID. See, that's why you gotta keep your eyes peeled when you do these, because they just leave stuff sitting around. They either can start side missions or be the solutions. And if you don't get them in these sections, there's no way to come back to them. That's why you gotta be a looky-loo. I like to think I'm pretty vigilant about like exploring areas and games and not missing stuff. I don't know if you agree, but if you do think that's true, then I would probably credit these games for instilling that behavior in me because of that.
This is valuable.
Dragon Age as well, but this was... I came to these first, so... I feel like that's where I picked up the habit.
Good to know.
Oh my god! You know what? You've woken up the true monster inside me. Singularity. Oh, Garrus, he's always running up front and getting... Look at that one! What's your deal, Garrus? Why are you always dying? Please stop. Oh! Nice try, shitbag.
Oof. Shot ready.
Alright, get this guy.
Go for the optics.
What the fuck are you guys doing, man? The choices you make are so strange sometimes, I feel. Oh! Not like me. I'm very smart and I don't get hit in the face with a missile. What's going on here? This is very serene. It's beautiful. Whoa. Nope.
You're never getting in here, Garrus.
I wonder if I should invest in getting my own missile launcher. We can buy one on the Normandy. I wonder if it's worth it.
Oh, crap.
I really have been enjoying the arc projector though. For moments like this. Alright. You get that one. You get that one. Ouchie! Ouchie! Ow! 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 Don't die! Don't be dead. Alright, we're out of that. That's fine. Done. Done! That's it! You're toast. Look at him. How you feel right now? You just dropped those two mechs in front of me. Took them out in like 10 seconds. Watch this. Bang! Didn't flinch. Alright. He's the real deal. He's a stone cold killer. Didn't even blink. Whoa!
One down.
Easy. Piece of cake.
One less to worry about.
Gotta be so tired climbing all these boxes, though. That's a lot of cardio. This guy's not even doing anything. He's just pressing buttons. Look at this, the classic trio. The dream team, for sure. I got my fingers out for the interrupts.
Close, but not close enough.
Oh!
So, Fade. Couldn't make yourself disappear, huh?
Come on, Garrus. We can work this out. What do you need?
I'm looking for someone.
Well, I guess we both have something the other one wants.
Yeah! Rough him up a little.
We're not here to ask favors, Harkin.
You don't say.
You helped a friend of mine disappear. I need to find him.
I might need a little more information than that.
His name was Sidonis. Turian came from the...
I know who he is, and I'm not telling you squat.
Harkin, this doesn't have to be hard.
Screw you. I don't give out client information. It's bad for business.
You know what else is bad for business? A broken neck.
All right. Get off me! Terminus really changed you, huh, Garrus?
No, but Sidonis opened my eyes. Now arrange a meeting.
Going.
Hit the bricks, Harkin. No funny business.
Yeah, it's me. There's a chance your identity may be compromised. That's why I'm calling. I'm sending an agent. Where do you want to meet? All right, he'll be there. Don't worry, I got it covered.
Beep boop, beep 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 boop boop beep boop. I hope that's how he actually talks when we find him.
It's all good. He wants to meet you in front of Orbital Lounge, middle of the day. So, if our business is done, I'll be going.
I don't think so. You're a criminal.
Uh-oh.
So, what? You're just gonna kill me?
Did we talk him off the ledge here?
Style, Garrus.
Kill you? No.
We didn't have to.
Slowing you down a little.
Whoa, all
You
right.
need to shoot him. He won't be able to hide from C-Sec now.
I don't really care. He
I
could have
guess
shot
it's your
him.
lucky day.
That wouldn't have bothered me.
I hope we could do this again real soon.
Yeah, let him have it.
I didn't shoot him.
Come on, let's move.
Sidonis better be there, or I'm coming back to finish the job.
There's really, I can't regret taking a Paragon interrupt. Like, that's never gonna bite me in the ass. That's classic Jeff Shepard.
Harkin's a bloody menace. We shouldn't have just let him go. He deserved to be punished.
I'm getting a little worried about you, Garrus. We're pretty hard on Harkin.
You don't think he deserved it?
He's just not like you.
Did you hear that throat sound?
What do you want from me, Shepard?
My
What
throat
would you do
is
if someone
hollering.
betrayed you?
I'm not sure, but I wouldn't let it change me.
I would have said the same thing before it happened to me.
It's not too late. You don't have to go through with this.
Who's going to bring Sidonis to justice if I don't? Nobody else knows what he's done. Nobody else cares. I don't see any other options.
Let me talk to him.
Talk all you want, but it
Let me
won't change
talk
my
to you.
mind. I don't care what his reasons were. He screwed us. He deserves to die.
Like you can just at any point be like, all right, whatever, you're right.
I understand what you're going through, but do you really want to kill him?
I appreciate your concern, but I'm not you.
This isn't you either.
Really? I've always hated injustice. The thought that Sidonis could get away with this? Why should he go on living while 10 good men lie in unmarked graves? I'm sorry, Shepard. Words aren't going to solve this problem. I need to set up. I can get a clear shot from over there.
What do you need me to do?
Keep him talking and don't get in my way. I'll let you know when he's in my sights. Give me a signal so I know you're ready, and I'll take the shot. You better go. I'll be here soon.
I don't know, Garrus. Jeff Shepard seems to think you're better than this. What do you think, Tally? No? Nothing? Alright. We're always fighting for this man's soul. But he's a friend worth fighting for.
Shepard, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
All right. There he is. Wave him over and keep him talking.
This guy doesn't recognize us, apparently. Very snazzy outfit, by the way.
Let's get this over with.
You're in my shot. Move to the side.
I don't remember how I approached this back in the day. It's a little risky, right? So I do know I don't want Garrus to go full renegade here. You know, we want to appeal to his better self. But do I want to warn Sidonis right out the gate? Or do I I don't want him to like run off and then we don't get anything out of this.
This won't take long at all.
You one of Harkin's men? I don't remember seeing you before.
That's it. Just keep him talking a few more seconds.
I was told Harkin was one of the best. This better not happen again.
Listen, Sidonis, I'm here to help you.
Don't ever say that name aloud.
I'm a friend of Garrus. He wants you dead, but I'm hoping that's not necessary.
Garrus, is this some kind of joke?
Damn it, Shepard. If he moves, I'm taking the shot.
You're not kidding, are you? Screw this. I'm not sticking around here to find out. Tell Garrus I had my own problems.
Don't move.
Get off me!
I'm the only thing standing between you and a hole in the head.
Fuck. Look, I didn't want to do it. I didn't have a choice.
Everyone has a choice.
They got to me. Said they'd kill me if I didn't help. What was I supposed to do?
Let me take the shot, Shepard. He's a damn coward.
You're just like, alright, whatever, shoot him.
That's it? You were just trying to save yourself?
I know what I did. I know they died because of me. I have to live with that. I wake up every night, sick and sweating. Each of their faces staring at me, accusing me. I'm already a dead man. I don't sleep. Food has no taste. Some days, I just want it to be over.
Just give me the chance.
You've got to let it go, Garrus. He's already paying for his crime.
He hasn't paid enough. He still has his life.
Look at him, Garrus. He's not alive. There's nothing left to kill.
My men, they deserved better.
Tell Garrus... I guess there's nothing I can say to make it right.
Just... go. Tell him to go.
He's giving you a second chance, Sidonis. Don't waste it.
I'll try, Garrus. I'll make it up to you somehow. Thank you for talking to him.
It's one of those things where it's like, it doesn't make a ton of sense. I mean, I know we're a soldier, we're fighting in a war, but we're also probably responsible for killing a lot of people where it wasn't necessary.
I know you want to talk about this, but I don't. Not yet.
You know? So it's like, it's a little silly to like take a stance here and be like, don't kill him, but you know, it's what's best for Garrus, I think. You know, it's the potential of what happens if he goes too far, who he could become. We don't want that for him. We know what's best for him. We see the full potential in Garrus, and so we gotta save his soul here.
I know it didn't go the way you planned, but I think it's for the best.
I'm not so sure.
Give it time.
Yeah. Maybe that'll be enough. I want to know I did the right thing, not just for me. For my men. They deserve to be avenged. But when Sidonis was in my sights, I just couldn't do it.
The lines between good and evil blur when we're looking at people we know.
Yeah, there was still good in him. I could see it. So much
That's
easier
it,
to
the
see
finger
world in
point.
black and white. Gray. I don't know what to do with Gray.
You've got to go with your instincts.
My instincts are what got me into this mess.
Don't be too hard on yourself.
Thanks, Shepard. For everything.
There we go.
Let's get going. I need some distance from this place.
I'm with you.
We found our way out of the void. Brothers to the end, Garrus Vicarian. Brothers to the end. What's going on, Matt? Alright, we can do Thane's. We gotta get a new Tali. You're out. Garrus is loyal. Beautiful. Let's still keep him. Let's take... I mean, you know, I'm just so Garrus-pilled. I can't help but take him. And now you might also notice I kept saying, we finished the team. We've recruited all the squad mates. All the dossiers are complete. But yet, what is this between Zaid and Samara? It looks like there's somebody missing. I wonder who will go there. Come along, Thane. Anyway, Garrus, now that I convinced you to not kill people in cold blood, let's go on an adventure with this assassin. A little upgrade for you. 3 more. Upgrade for you. Armor piercing. Thane. Let's upgrade all the way. Drell Assassin. And now we should get a choice. So this is what's cool. When you upgrade their class all the way, it gives you like a specialization to do. So Marksman. Health goes up. Weapon damage goes up. Why wouldn't we pick this? 15% and 50%. Okay, that's a slight hit to the weapon damage. I'll take the increase in weapon damage, because the thing is with these guys' health, they're just going to die. They're going to make terrible decisions, and there's not a lot I can do to stop that from happening. So if they can just do more damage in the meantime, I'll take that. So damage go up. Alright, and then...
According to CSEC reports, Harkin was taken into custody, and charges are pending.
That's the least that bastard deserves.
Also, according to CSEC, a Drell recently passed through customs. The CSEC office may have more information.
Alright. Thane's Citadel and search for someone who knows about Thane's son. No details on that? Travel to the Citadel and search for someone who knows about Thane's son. Okay, we're on the Citadel. Let's go, Thane. I guess we'll look for somebody who knows your son. What about this guy here who always talks to everybody as they come in?
Yes?
Hey, Thane's son.
My associate is trying to find his son. We think a local criminal may have hired him.
That should be easy. We don't see many Drell here. There we go. One of my men reported.
What a chin, man.
Recently.
That thing's strong.
And he was talking to
Not sure on the haircut, though.
Mouse?
Ah, petty criminal. Probably not the guy who hired your boy, but a messenger. He's a former duct rat. Runs errands for anyone who'll pay.
What sort of trouble has Mouse been getting himself into?
Odd jobs for shifty people. Duct rats take whatever is available to get by. Data running, fencing stolen goods, selling illegal VI personalities. Actually, he was selling one of you.
Me?
Yeah, when you erased a file, it would say, I delete data like you on the way to real errors.
That's pretty extreme, Commander.
Laugh it up, Garrus.
Buggy, though. It crashed every half hour. The error message was about how the galaxy was at stake, and you should fix the problem yourself.
What was it you called Mouse?
A duct rat. It's a local slang for the poor kids who grow up in the station. When they're small, they tend to play in the ventilation ducts where adults can't get to them.
I think I'm a bit of a duct rat. You see how many horror games I play on this channel? They got me crawling in there in every last one.
Aren't the ducts dangerous?
Every couple of months, we pull a little body out of them.
Yikes.
Lacerated by fan blades, broken by a deadfall, suffocated by vacuum exposure. Those are just the ones we know about. More just disappear. Maybe they get sucked into space. Maybe they fall into the protein vats the Keepers run. And Mouse survived long enough that he can't fit in the ducts anymore. He was one of the smarter ones, or the luckier ones.
That to be a lesson to you kids. Don't go into the air ducts. Don't, even though every video game tells you that's a reasonable means of transportation, don't do it.
I've heard enough.
Mouse is usually upstairs outside the Dark Star. He works out of a public comm terminal. You should pick up a copy of the Shepherd VI when you talk to him. It sounds like your boy's running with the wrong crowd.
Yes, I agree.
If Mouse can't get you in touch with your son directly, he'll know who can. I'll help you if you need it.
You don't know us, Captain. Why are you going so far to help us?
I've worked Zakera for 2 years. Every day kids turn to crime because they've got no other choice, because their parents don't care. You're trying to save yours.
He faces a dark path.
We better hurry then.
You didn't tell him that Kolyat plans to assassinate someone.
We're gonna stop him before that happens, aren't we?
Yes, we are. Thank you, Shepard.
Alright, Dark Star, upper market level. Right over here. Or not over here. Here, let's just take a transport. Let's make it easy. I wasn't sure if the Citadel like repopulated with new stuff later in the game, and it seems like not really, at least not so far. Dark Star 28. You know what? And I did say at the top of this playthrough as well that I thought that the Citadel was improved upon in this game. I actually don't know. The Citadel, I feel like you see such a... It doesn't feel as open. Because I feel like maybe not quite, but I feel like in the first Mass Effect, it is like, there are loading screens, I guess, but it feels like one big area that you can fully explore and have access to, whereas this relies on like the transportation cars. And I feel like it just feels like you see like, you don't get that main part of the Citadel in this. Like, you don't get to see everybody walking around in that big wide open space with all the trees and the water and stuff. You just kind of get to walk around like these shopping districts. And it's smaller, and I guess maybe more detailed as a benefit. But I actually think I do prefer the Citadel, the first Mass Effect, now that I'm playing this one. Like, when I think of the Citadel, I'm thinking of what you see in that game. And I think, from what I recall in Mass Effect 3, the Citadel is still a lot more like this. It's like you get a very limited view on it. Which is fine. They don't need to do the same thing in each game. It'd feel a little redundant. But I do think I prefer the Citadel, the first game, over this one. Alright, we're looking for some jabroni here in the club. Maybe in the side room? Oh, sorry. My bad. Hey, real quick, you mind if I emote over here? Yeah, there you go, Jeff. Give him the business. Attaboy. I love that the prompt for it is dance? Maybe I gotta talk to the bartender?
Will it be?
Hear about anything interesting going on around here?
Serve drinks. You want to know what's going on? Check the news. I don't know why humans always ask me that.
Alright, fuck me then.
I'm done for now.
Alright.
It is a funny thing to ask. I'm gonna do that next time I go to a bar. I'm gonna walk up and say, so, hear any rumors lately? Okay, was he in front of it? What did it actually say? Find mouse near the Dark Star. Okay, so maybe he's not. Oh, he's right here.
Yeah, I can get that. Yeah, sure. I can get you 2 cases by the end of the day.
You Mouse?
What are you... Oh, shit. Krios. I thought you retired. Commander Shepard? I thought you died. What do you want with me?
Be still, Mouse. You can change your pants in a moment.
How do you know Thane?
Krios? He didn't... If he didn't say nothing, I ain't either.
When we heard the name, I didn't think it could be the same Mouse. He was a contact on the Citadel when I was active. He and some other children would gather information on my targets.
How do you know Thane?
Krios?
Ah, whoops.
He was a contact on the Citadel when I was active. He and some other children...
You put children in danger to spy for you?
Children, the poor. My people's word for their kind is Dralafa, the ignored. They're everywhere, see everything. Yet they are never seen. You gave another Drell instructions for an assassination. Who's the target?
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Because the people I work for?
Oh, that was unnecessary. Why did I hit that one?
We don't have time for this.
God, Thane, help me.
I feel bad about that one.
Mouse. My son is out there, in the dark.
That's why I carried for him. I thought you'd want me to. Please.
Explain.
He came in, said he was looking for work. He had a hollow of me, the one you took, Krios. I put the word out. Use your old contacts. Elias wanted to hire him. Elias Kellum.
10 minutes ago, we were like, Garrus, don't hurt people. There's always another way. Yeah, I got caught up in the moment. I got too excited. You don't get a long time to think about that. You really do have to choose to hit that button in like 3 seconds, if even that.
One other thing. That Shepard VI you're selling?
Oh shit, you heard... Look, you were dead. It was totally legal to make a VI of you.
No, give me one.
Give me a copy, we'll call it even.
What? I mean, sure, yeah, absolutely. Sorry about the whole... Just so you know, there's 3 Volas who are patching it all the time.
Tell me about Kellum.
Human. Moved to the Citadel about 10 years ago.
Did we do that? We fucked his face up like that? That was crazy, Jeff.
He got big after the Geth attack. Lots of the big guys from before got cacked, all in them big fancy apartments up on the Presidium. Now he runs the rackets on the lower end of the ward. Shin Akiba. He's seriously bad news.
I'm sorry I hate you.
I didn't want to do that, Mouse. We just don't have much time.
Just go away, man.
I'm sorry about that.
I'm sorry, too.
Just go.
That couldn't have been easy.
Mouse knew more about my life than Kolyat ever did. He smiles up at me, broken teeth and scabby knees, bare feet black, a dead-end future looking up at me, worshipping the petty gifts I offer. I was the only good thing he had back then, but I left him as I left Kolyat.
Mouse said you had a hollow of him.
Yes. A foolish bit of sentimentality. I can perfectly recall every moment I spent with Mouse. He pulls at my arm, smiles. He wants to know that I'll remember him, that anyone will remember him. I take the hollow. He smiles at himself in miniature on my palm. Then a frown crinkles his brow. He pats my pockets, checking for other hollows. Where's your son, Krios? He asks.
Knock off the mopey crap. Jesus. It does get right up in his... Well, yeah, it's like doing the thing. He like goes into this sort of like vivid, like fugue state where he like perfectly remembers exactly what happened in his memories, and so it does this like quick jump cut effect as he's giving exposition.
Don't blame yourself.
If I don't, who will? We must carry the weight of our decisions, Shepard. You, of all people, know this.
Let's head back to Bailey.
Yeah, like when you just beat the shit out of that poor guy for no reason.
Alliance Corsair. The battles are pretty realistic, but it's still fun.
All right. Here. Bailey here, right? No? Yes.
Yes?
Can we talk about my associate's son?
You talked to Mouse? Did you get the name of the guy he's working with?
Elias Kellum.
Kellum. Shit. Look, this is awkward. Kellum and I have an agreement. He doesn't cause too much trouble and buys tickets to the C-Sec charity ball from me. In return, I ignore him.
He pays you off. You were eager to help us before. What about now? Is it too inconvenient?
I said I'd help. It's just there'll be repercussions if I don't handle it right. He and I give each other space. It keeps the peace. I'll get some of my people to bring him in and set him up in a private room. You can interrogate him yourself. I'll stay out of sight, and if I'm lucky, Kellum will believe that I had nothing to do with it.
I need to make some preparations. When I come back, we'll do this.
Fine. Come back before I lose my nerve.
Oh, okay.
Crazy.
I wasn't sure if picking arrest him was like a...
Yes?
If we were telling him to do something a bit
Can
more
we talk about my
extreme than what
Kellum?
he was
Bring him in.
suggesting.
We might not have much time.
They're like, no, none of that nonsense.
happen.
Just
Wait.
get him. But no, we're going to do what he said. Oh, you know there's about to be some renegade interrupts in this interrogation scene. I don't know. I got to be careful. The last one didn't feel so good. It wasn't very funny.
We've got Kellum. Tell Bailey we're ready.
He'll expect me to get him out of this.
Not today, I think.
Captain, his lawyer's here. Bet Elias has his VI set to page him if C-Sec gets within 10 meters.
I'll stall him. Get in there and work fast.
We should question him together. Keep the pressure on. Thoughts on how we approach it?
Should he be good or should I be bad? I think he should be good.
You talk to him. Appeal to his self-interest. I'll put the screws to him if he needs
Yeah.
Very well. I'll pretend to be on his side. But if we waste too much time negotiating, Bailey won't be able to stall Kellum's advocate.
I think that dynamic will be more
Get out of these
convincing.
restraints, Bailey. Pretty funny bringing me down here like this. Who the hell are you two?
This should be fun. Oh, this one's grayed out. I wonder if this was a renegade thing. We're asking the questions.
You ordered a hit on someone. You're gonna tell me who.
The only person I'm talking to is my advocate.
Here's how it works. I ask a question, you answer the question. You speak when you're spoken to.
Who the fuck you think you
Mr.
are?
Kellum,
Boom!
I don't believe you were paying attention.
Nice. You just handed me your job. Hit me again and I'll take your money too. I'm gonna straighten you out as soon as Bailey gets here.
Just tell us what
We're a
we need
bad
to know.
cop. It's what we gotta do.
My associate isn't very patient.
What are you, frog boy?
Frog boy!
Kick? What, kid? You gonna bore me into confessing? You ain't shit.
Works for me.
Fuck you.
Do you know what I'll do to you when I get out of here?
Keep it up, tough guy. You'll leave in a bag.
Go to hell.
What is that sound?
Ease up. He's no use to us dead. Are we done here? Because I got people to see.
Alright, I'll ease up. Just because Thane said so. Ooh, clenching the
Guy who's
fist.
gonna sue your ass for assault.
You think I'm the bad cop and he's the good cop? We're both the good cop. The bad cop is outside, Elias, waiting to hear your decision.
That a fact?
We can't let him in here. If he... We have to make Elias talk.
That's Elias's choice, isn't it?
Fuck it. Joram Talid. Turian running for office on the Zakira War. He messes with legitimate businessmen. I'm gonna stop it.
Where and when?
His apartment, the 800 blocks. You better hurry it.
What's going on here? Get away from my client.
You played me.
Thanks for the info, Elias. I'm sure you'll feel better tomorrow.
better than you will, asshole. When I get my comlink back, I'm gonna...
Elias, as your legal advocate, I advise you to shut the hell up.
Where were you 5 minutes ago?
Held up in traffic.
I wonder if he would have
What's the
fucking
story?
died if we hit him the
Why'd
third
Kellum
time.
hire the boy?
Assassination. A Turian named Joram to lead.
What does that sound?
Joram. Yeah. You might have seen his posters around. He's promising to end organized crime on the ward. Thing is, his message is all mixed up in race politics. He's anti-human.
Anti-human? Who could ever? Boom. We gave him at least 2 booms in the boom meter. What's going on, Kit? Oh, you're a Thane romancer, eh? It's a tough life to live. Yeah, we're doing his loyalty mission right now.
Are things so bad that people can openly campaign as anti-human?
Before the Battle of the Citadel, the alien population thought we were violent upstarts. Look what's happened since then. A human fleet guarding the station for months. C-Sec filled with humans. Anderson does what he can, but some people have lived on the station since before humans had starships. They see it as a coup.
If a majority votes for him, like it or not, that's how the system works.
That's a nice ideal, Shepard. Sergeant, get a patrol car. These 2 need to get to the 800 blocks.
Yes, sir.
Become the ultimate hero by beating up people on the Citadel.
There he is. How do you want to play this?
Follow to lead on the maintenance catwalks. Tell me what he's doing. The Krogan bodyguard will make him easy to follow.
Where will you be?
The darkest corner with the best view. I'm on Kira, Lord of Hunters. Grant that my hands be steady, my aim be true, and my feet swift. And should the worst come to pass, grant me forgiveness.
Whoa! Gone like a whisper in the wind. Ugh, look at that keeper.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
You can count on it.
Show the humans they won't get their way.
Ha! Thanks. Just remember, it's not all about the humans.
Door is locked.
Gain this much power without the council's support.
I'm on him, Thane. He's talking to some voters.
Understood.
You're in position?
Yes.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
Door is not locked.
I'm following.
This one's cool. It's cool that this one's different and you don't just end up in a warehouse fighting mercenaries. Which I do feel like is a big majority of this game. It's the fact that this one's not even combat driven, I think, is cool. Hold on, is there any shit for me to pick up? All right, let's talk.
Looks
Yeah,
like
I got
he's
him.
talking to another voter.
Any sign of Cole yet?
No.
I'm moving to another position, ahead of him.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
So this dude's like, make the galaxy great again. Let's get all the humans out of here. Is that his deal?
No problem so far.
Yeah, we gotta protect him. All right.
Can you give me an update?
Oh, we got a timer too. Is this something? Is there anything over here? All right, I'll update him right now.
What's he doing?
All right, let's update him right now. He's going into the store. He's alone.
Where is he now? I'm almost in position. He's letting the bodyguard do all the work. That lets him deny involvement.
Should I be going down there?
Target in sight. No sign of trouble.
Thane, do you see this disgusting bug thing on the computer over here? Uh-oh. They're on the run. Where's he going?
I see him.
Now we're over the club. That's cool.
Stay close, Shepard.
Yeah. I'm going.
I'm following. What's his status? I don't have a good angle. What's he doing?
One of his guards is talking to the bartender. Looks like a shakedown.
I'm relocating to the next room. Let me know if anything. No problem so far.
Oh, can I fall down? It's like an insta-fail. There they are.
What's his status?
He's meeting a couple of mercenaries. Looks like the same group his bodyguard comes from.
He looks nervous. Could be he's noticed you.
Maybe he saw Kolyat in here somewhere.
Also a possibility. There are obstructions ahead. I'll try to go around. Don't lose him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Uh-oh.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing back here?
I'm not gonna. I almost did it. I'm not gonna do it this time. I learned my lesson last time. I'm not gonna just punch people.
I'm with Citadel Health and Safety. We've had vermin reports in storage areas around here.
What? You can't be serious. How did you get in here?
If I didn't have authorization, how did I get in? You see any other doors?
There's the keeper. Never mind. Just go on through, okay?
Thanks.
Yeah. Just don't let my boss see you.
Yeah. Just run in and clothesline him.
Kolyat!
Thane!
I saw.
He's heading to the lead's apartment.
Kolyat.
This is a joke. Now you show up.
Help me, Drell. I'll do whatever you want.
C-Sec. Put the gun down, son.
Get out of my way. I'm walking out. He's coming with me.
They'll have snipers outside.
I don't need... What the hell?
Delete. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I will.
Gotta always take the Paragon interrupts. There's no risk in those.
Take the
in my
boy
opinion.
into custody.
You son of a bitch!
Your father doesn't have much time left, Kolyat. He's trying to make up for his mistakes.
What? So you came to get my forgiveness? So you can die in peace or something?
I came to grant you peace. You're angry because I wasn't there when your mother died.
You weren't there when she was alive. Why should you be there when she died?
Your mother... They killed her to get to me. It was my fault.
What?
After her body was given to the Deep, I went to find them. The Triggermen, the ringleaders. I hurt them. Eventually killed them. When I went back to see you, you were... older. I should have stayed with you.
I guess it's too bad for me you waited so long, huh?
Kolyat, I've taken many bad things out of the world. You're the only good thing I ever added to it.
This isn't a conversation you should have in front of strangers. Boys, take Kolyat and his father back to the precinct. Give them a room and as much time as they need.
I'm surprised you're letting him do that.
You think he's the only man who ever screwed up raising a son? I have to get back to the precinct. Come on, I'll give you a lift.
Yay, good job! We saved 2 people from becoming cold-hearted killers today. And we just punched a couple of civilians on our way there. That's fine.
They've been in there a while.
The kid's been through a lot. I ran some searches in the CSEC.
I could have punched more, and I didn't.
10 years back, a bunch of real bad people were killed. Like someone was cleaning house. The prime suspect was a Drell. We never caught him.
Bad people make a lot of enemies. It could have been anyone.
No, it had to be one hell of an assassin. The best, maybe.
How'd it go?
Our problems they aren't something I can fix with a few words. We'll keep talking, see what happens.
Your boy shot some people. No one I feel sympathy for, but there it is.
I watched those guys shaking down businesses and threatening humans.
But he can't just get away with it.
The kid wants to make a difference. Give him community service.
Community service for attempted murder? What jury would agree to that?
None that I've seen. This would need to stay out of the judiciary. Strictly within CSEC.
Interesting. I'll think about it.
Thank you, Captain.
I mean, I know we're all chums here and we like each other, but that is definitely... It's not okay. Community service for attempted murder is not really acceptable just because you know a couple people. But whatever, Jeff says it's cool. Alright, we're going back to the Normandy. I thought it was going to take longer to do both of those. We'll get to do at least another one. Oh yeah, you know, that kid he just tried to kill, this prominent politician. You know. He's a friend though, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, you're probably right.
Commander,
what's up, Kelly?
You might want to speak with Tally. She seems very worried about something.
Tally, and I think Samara wanted to talk to me as well. I got any emails? No, it's a great day. What's up with you, Kelly?
How is our newest Turian crew member doing? His injuries looked painful.
We got Garrus a long time ago, Kelly.
He's a soldier. It'll take a lot more than that to keep him down.
There's something about him. I just want to hold him close and whisper, "It will be all right."
Yeah, well, he's my best friend, so... leave him alone! No, I'm gonna do this one. It's gonna make Dilly Todd's skin crawl. I need some of that!
I've been through a lot too, Kelly. Some of your therapy sounds perfect right now.
I'm here if you need someone to listen.
Let's have dinner?
Why don't you join me in my cabin for a meal?
Oh my!
Give us the chance to talk.
That sounds wonderful. I've been hoping for some private time with you. Lead the way.
Where's my hug? When are you gonna hold me?
Goodness. I haven't stayed up that late since my college days.
Oh, we didn't get to see the dinner.
I had a wonderful evening. Thank you, Shepard.
I wonder what they ate. Somehow I got Renegade out of that. I don't know why. She's so close to feeding our fish. Alright, Jakey Wakey over here. He's not going to have anything new to say. Neither is Morden. Anything? Ship enhancements. We don't have enough for this. We can up our penetration. Oh, we'll do this. Sniper rifle damage go up. Thank you. Armor upgrades. Can't do any of those. Prototypes. We got these armors. The missile launcher. I wonder if the missile launcher's worth it. We could try it out. What's this? Is this a shotgun? Or is this a heavy weapon? So this freezes people? It's a freeze ray? Everything freezes. Maybe we could do that too. Krogan shotgun. Heavy pistol damage. Let's do that. Sniper headshot damage. Should we get the Krogan shotgun? Grunt gets it. Oh, it's for Grunt? Eh, you can have it. I don't feel bad about it if it's for somebody else, you know? Okay. Headshot damage go up too. It's gonna completely clean out our platinum, but that just means I gotta go probe some planets off stream. That's fine. We can do that. That's no problem for you. Oh, let's go see our hamster. I think maybe the Shepherd VI is up in our cabin as well. We can check that out. Let's go see our hamster who looks up at us with a knowing smile. Where is he? Space hamster. Alright, first of all, Shepherd, I gotta tell you, this is a terrible habitat for a hamster. You got that box, but you need something for it to burrow in. They love to burrow and then you never fucking see them again. This is terrible. Where's its water? Is it in there? That's food. Where does it get? I guess that's a water dish next to the hide. This is terribly insufficient. There it is. It's squeaks. Hold on, let's mute the music. Hold on. It comes out and literally says squeak. Can we just no music? No music. No music. There isn't a no music option. Alright, just listen up. Amazing. It just says squeak. Yeah, isn't there the Shepherd VI? You can talk to it. I'm almost positive. Where is it? No, can you not? Am I misremembering this? Or is it somewhere else on the ship, maybe? Oh, let me see if that... This is really intense music. Can you just listen to this, Shepherd? We got the chest piece. What does this do? Reduces the delay of your shields by 10%. Yeah, actually, I'll keep that. The other one, I think, was like a 5% health increase. Make sure we feed our fish now. Am I crazy? Private terminal, medals of honor. Look at this guy. So stupid. Maybe the VI is somewhere else on this ship. I could have sworn you could talk to it. Alright, let's go see Samara and Tali and get their loyalty missions. Squeak! Other one. Let's get their missions. And then I don't know which one I want to do next.
I am glad you came. I must ask for your help.
Maybe we'll do hers.
That is not easy for me.
It's all right. Just tell me what you need.
When we met on Ilium, I told you about a very dangerous person I was pursuing. Using the information you obtained, I have located her. She's been going by the name Morinth. I would like to apprehend her before she disappears again.
Didn't you say you'd pick up her trail after our mission?
I know where she is, right now. In a month, she may be gone. This is the best opportunity I've ever had.
Where is she?
Omega, a nightclub called Afterlife, which seems a perfect place for her to hunt.
How important is this?
Killing her has been my focus for 400 years. It is the most important thing in my life, and the reason I became a Justicar.
Tell me about her.
She is an Ardat Yakshi. It is a term from a dead Asari dialect. It means demon of the night winds.
Cool.
But that is mythology. She is simply a very dangerous woman who kills without mercy.
So is an Ardat Yakshi a special kind of murderer?
Morinth suffers a rare genetic disorder. When she mates with you, there is no gentle melding of nervous systems. She overpowers yours, burns it out, hemorrhages your brain. You end up a mindless shell, and soon after, you are dead.
Why isn't this ever mentioned in Asari literature or art?
When we were primitive, there was much fascination with Ardat Yakshi. Some cultures worshipped them as gods of destruction. Now the Asari have a place in the galaxy, and they don't wish this defect to be widely known. As far as I know, only 3 exist today. 2 chose a life of seclusion. The 3rd ran.
Morinth.
She ran, and I am sworn to kill her.
You know, it's a shame that you die. But, do you know what I'm going to say? I bet it feels kind of awesome. It's like literally death by snoo. I bet there's some panic and fear and all that. But I bet it's kind of sick as well.
I don't know that I blame her for running.
When she fled, she proved her addiction. She was not taking a great moral stand. She simply wants to keep killing. She is a tragic figure, but not a sympathetic one.
Can't she abstain?
Each encounter gives her strength. The effect is narcotic. The more she does it, the more she needs to do it. She will never stop. She can't.
So you hunt down these Asari just because they're born with a genetic condition?
It manifests with maturity. When one is diagnosed, she is offered the chance to live in seclusion and comfort. If she refuses, it shows her addiction to the ecstasy she gets from killing her mates. There is no redemption for such a person.
They have to choose between prison and death?
It is an addictive condition. Remember how adaptive we are. If Morinth does not want to be cured, she won't be.
This is definitely worthy of your full attention.
She confuses her victims, twists their feelings. They will do anything for her favor.
We need to stop her.
Thank you, Commander. There are no words to express what this means to me. There is one thing more. This creature, this monster. She is my daughter.
Oh.
You said this is genetic. How many children do you have?
3. And 3 Ardat Yakshi are in existence today. It is as it sounds. Morinth was always the wild one. She was happy and free, but selfish.
I cannot imagine what this is like for you.
I do not want pity, Shepard. I do not accept it. My daughter's condition is my fault, and my redemption lies in killing her. Do not pity me. Simply understand my situation.
How did all this happen?
I spent my youth on the move, adventuring. I killed people, mated with them, or just danced the night away. I learned so much, experienced so much, and then my matron days came. I could finally sit back, bask, and enjoy my family. But in one moment, it was all taken away.
Cry me a river? Oh, yeah,
It
yeah.
sounds terrible.
I sat in a med lab while a nearsighted doctor droned at me, and I learned that nothing was as I thought it would be. I gave up all that I possessed. I own nothing, claim nothing. All my knowledge will die with me. Now my purpose is to destroy my own children.
Those moments change you.
And I've hundreds of years left to live with that. I say too much. Forgive me. Help me find my long-lost daughter. And kill her.
We'll go find Morinth.
Yeah, maybe we'll go do that one. I should check in on Garrus now that we've done his mission as well,
I haven't
right?
had a meal that good in a long time.
I didn't think Rupert had it in him.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just killing time anyway. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Sidonis. Whatever happens with the Collectors or the Reapers or whoever else comes after us, I know you'll get the job done.
You actually think we'll find something worse than Collectors or Reapers?
I like to expect the worst.
It's called Mass Effect Andromeda.
I couldn't do this without you, Garrus.
Sure you could. Not as stylishly, of course. It's strange going into a suicide mission on a human ship. Your people don't prepare for high-risk operations the way Turians do.
Honestly, Garrus, what do you think our chances are?
Honestly? The Collectors killed you once, and all they did is piss you off. I can't imagine they'll stop you this time. But an unmapped area, advanced technology, and the Collectors. We're going to lose people. No way around that. Not a happy analysis, I know. Don't worry. I won't spread it around. And I'm with you regardless.
Do you ever regret leaving CSEC or the Turian military?
Not for a minute. When it comes down to it, Shepard, I don't think I'm a very good Turian. When a good Turian hears a bad order, he follows it. He might complain, but he knows his place. I just don't see the point in staying quiet and polite. Not when the galaxy is at stake.
Garrus, would you like to come upstairs and take a look at my space hamster?
How do Turian crews get ready for high-risk
And no, that's not a euphemism for
With
something.
violence, usually. Turian ships have more operational discipline than your alliance, but fewer personal restrictions. Our commanders run us tight, and they know we need to blow off steam. Turian ships have training rooms for exercise, combat sims...
It's not a euphemism.
Whatever lets people work off stress.
You mean Turian ships have crewmen fighting each other before a mission?
It's supervised, of course. Nobody's going to risk an injury that interferes with the mission, and it's a good way to settle grudges amicably. I remember right before one mission, we were about to hit a Batarian pirate squad. Very risky. This recon scout and I had been at each other's throats. Nerves, mostly. She suggested we settle it in the ring.
Hell yeah. Get in the ring.
I assume you took her down gently?
Brother.
Actually, she and I were the top-ranked hand-to-hand specialists on the ship. I had reach, but she had flexibility.
Garrus confirmed for WatCW Season 2.
9 rounds, the judge called it a draw. There were a lot of...
Just kidding, unless...
Training room.
No, I'm just kidding.
Ended up holding a tiebreaker in her quarters. I had reach, but she had flexibility. More than one way to work off stress, I guess.
Nice. Garrus, you son of a bitch.
I thought you'd be used to high-risk operations on human ships. I mean, think about tracking Sarah to Ilos.
Sure, but that was quick. We raced out, landed, blew up some Geth, and saved the galaxy. This time we've got Miranda and Cerberus and that AI all telling us what we're up against. I think I preferred blind optimism.
Thanks for the talk, Garrus. I'll see you later.
Sure thing.
Bye, bestie. Love you. Alright, so we gotta get Tali, and we gotta check on Thane. I think he's up on the top floor, though, right? I know he's on this floor.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly.
What? You don't got anything else to say?
If you don't mind my saying, you don't really seem like an assassin.
I can't remember if we did all these already.
Too much time fighting thugs who
Maybe these are new
custom-painted
options.
armor makes them professionals. The Hanar trained my body for this role since I was 6 years old.
You've been killing since you were 6?
Yeah, I think these are new dialogue options. Never mind.
I didn't make my first kill until I was 12. They were training me. I was not to be used and thrown away. I was an investment.
You were a child, not an investment.
I've given you the wrong idea. They valued me, yes, as a resource, but also as a person. They regretted their need for me.
The Hanar? Excessively polite, worship the Protheans? They don't seem the type who'd train assassins.
Every species trains assassins. The Hanar are only unusual in that they need other species to do the killing for them. They have a strong grip and natural toxins, but have you ever seen one move quickly outside of water? Or fire a gun?
Why did your parents agree to this?
The agreement was made under the Compact. It was an honor for our family.
The Compact?
We live on the Hanar homeworld because they rescued us, some of us, from extinction. We owe them our lives. That is the Compact.
What exactly are the terms of the Compact?
There are many things the Hanar can't do, even with mechanical aid. They ask Drell to assist them.
The Hanar sound like wimps? I don't know if either of these options really are true, but we'll explore them.
This can't be legal. They made your whole race into slaves.
Don't insult me, Shepard. Anyone can refuse to serve. Few do. We owe our existence to the Hanar. We are proud to repay the debt.
Yeah, well, they sound like a bunch of Poindexters to me. What do you think about that?
The way you describe it, the Hanar sound like weaklings.
Out here, they are. But if you could see them in the encompassing, the oceans of Kaje, you would see them differently. A stream of silver in the dark, looping, diving. So fast the eye can't follow. Laughter like the squeals of a child vibrates the water. They fly over the black of the seabed like birds, plumed with the light of heaven.
I've decided that's where I want the next Mass Effect to take place. I want to play as a jellyfish. I want to train with the jellyfish. I want to fight with them.
Why was your race going extinct?
Overpopulation. That must sound trite to you. Humans developed Mass Effect drive before the problem became acute. Our homeworld, Rakana, had few resources. We hadn't even developed fusion power when the soil began to fail from overuse and pollution. The Hanar found us a century ago. They sent hundreds of ships, evacuated thousands of us. Billions more had to be left behind.
What's the state of Rakana now?
Do you read your philosophers? A man named Thomas Hobbes. When all the world is overcharged with inhabitants, then the last remedy of all is war, which provideth for every man by victory or death. As Rakana died around them, my people slaughtered each other for mouthfuls of water, crumbs of food.
But you don't kill for the Hanar anymore. You're freelance. What changed?
I was asleep for a long time, yes. I paid no attention to what my body was asked to do, but then... Laser dot trembles on the skull. One finger twitch. He dies. Then, the smell of spice on the spring wind. Sunset-colored eyes defiant in the scope. The laser dances away. My apologies. Drell slip into memory so easily.
Was that one of your assassinations?
Yes. Perhaps we can discuss it later. I've wasted too much of your time.
Alright. You gotta cut me off. I did your loyalty mission. We're good, we're homies. But alright. Checking on Tali.
The new armor reinforcements really threw off the gravimetric profiles. But engines are good to go.
Wait, where are you? I thought you were over here.
Adjusted the anterior intakes on the second-tier stabilizers.
Love it when you
Oh, hi.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I may need your help. I just received a message from the migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board has accused me of treason. I'm scared, Shepard.
Nobody who knows you could believe you'd betray your people, Tali.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems absolute. But thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
Is it because you're working with Cerberus?
I'm not working with Cerberus. I'm working with you. And I got leave to serve on the Normandy again. I have no idea what they're accusing me of. You'd think I would remember if I betrayed the fleet.
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing, with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now. The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
So you have no idea why they're accusing you?
None. The specifics of charges like this are rarely discussed on open channels. I won't know any more until I get to the flotilla.
What happens if you're convicted?
Like I said, exile. The specifics are up to the judges. If it's deemed only a tragic mistake in judgment, the guilty party might receive a small ship and supplies. Not that it really matters. Either way, if I'm convicted, I'll never see the migrant fleet again.
So no prison and no death penalty?
We don't have the spare resources for long-term incarceration. Monitored work detail is more effective. And we don't have enough people to afford executions. An exile can still have children, and those children are welcomed back to the fleet.
How often is someone from the fleet charged with treason?
It's rare. It must be something that affects the entire flotilla, not just one ship. The most recent one was Honora Vanya Vasilani, an engineer who handed over fleet defense schematics to the Batarians. She had good intentions. The Batarians were contracted to upgrade our systems, but they passed the defense schematics to a pirate gang.
Was she convicted?
No. She made a suicide run on the pirate gang. She destroyed them before they could attack the fleet. She was pardoned, posthumously. Let's hope I don't have to prove my innocence that way.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm gonna help.
I was going to book passage.
I'll do anything for you, girlie.
I didn't think there would be time for you to help. Thank you, Shepard. I'll program the Normandy with the flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for us.
Obviously, I'm going to help you with that. Crazy. Alright, I think let's do Samara's, though. And that might be the last thing we do tonight. We'll see.
No messages for you, Commander.
You got any messages for me, Kelly?
I noticed the fish tank up in your cabin. If you'd like, I could feed your fish while you're away.
Yes! Yes, that's what this all has been about. Yes!
I'd appreciate that, Kelly.
It's my pleasure. Anyway, what's up?
That'll be all.
That's
Good
all.
luck out there, Shepard.
That's that. Thanks so much. Mind you, it doesn't seem like feeding the fish is all that much of a task. We've had no problem. I don't know what the timer is on that, but like, yeah, if you don't feed your fish frequently enough, they can die. Now they'll never die. You've got a perfect system set up here, but it's pretty easy to remember to go up there and feed them. I'm also trying to remember if there are more fish than that. If you can get fish from anywhere other than the Citadel. Alright. Oh wait, no, where am I going? That's not right. Mass relay. Alright, Samara's is on Omega. We haven't been... No, safe crashing ship. I'm not sure what that is. Let's do Samara's. Just because we got the setup before it just now. And hers is pretty interesting. And we haven't been to Omega in a bit. Tali's, I remember, it's clearly not like a combat-driven mission. It's a lot of dialogue. I guess there is more variety in these loyalty missions than I remember. I was saying that earlier. I appreciated how Thane's felt different. It was not really a stealth mission, but there were some cool forks in the road and how you could approach it, following the target and doing the interrogation and stuff was neat. Alright, let's see. So Samara's coming with, and you know what? I always find any excuse I can to take him. Garrus, nobody knows Omega better than you. Come along. Actually, you know what? Let's take Mordin. He knows Omega pretty well too. Just for something different. Doesn't really matter who you bring on the loyalty missions. It's really just you and the person whose mission it is. 4 points? Where do we want to put that, Jeff? Maybe in warp? Yeah, let's put it in warp. Oh, we get to fully upgrade warp. Okay, what happens? Hugely increased damage. Increase the blast radius when warp detonates. Let's bring the damage up. Say less. Mordin, how many points you got? 4. Let's up the incinerate then. Full upgrade. Oh, cool. I thought it was you only got to do this when you fully upgraded like your class, but no, it's every ability. Everything it hits. Splash is increased. Multiple targets. Let's do that. And then Samara, you got 5 points. Let's do Justicar. Okay, biotic abilities rival those of an Asari Matriarch. Health goes up, weapon, okay. Health 20, weapon 25. Power recharge time. Yeah, let's take that top one, I think. Great. Alright, let's get out there.
The daily death count on Omega is too high for me to pinpoint an Ardat Yakshi's location. However, given the reputation of Ardat Yakshi among the Asari, Arya T'Loak may have tracked her movements.
Thank you.
Go talk to the boss lady here. Shepard and Arya, they're tight. I did pretty much all of her side missions off stream. Did I hear that? Has anybody here seen my kid? What's up, Grizz?
Nothing to see here.
Or as I like to call him, G-Riz. What's up, G-Riz? He loves when I call him that.
What do you need?
An Asari fugitive is hiding out here. She's an Ardat Yakshi. We need to find her.
I knew it. Nothing leaves a body quite so empty as an Ardat Yakshi does.
Yeah, I bet it feels awesome.
Taken steps to kill her.
Why would I? She hasn't tried to seduce me. Her last victim was a young girl. Pretty thing. Lived in the tenements near here. That's where I'd start looking.
Thanks for the help.
Good luck finding her. Better luck catching her.
Alright, the apartment. So I think we gotta go to the left. I think apartments is the area where the plague was earlier. That's why Morden's here to help us. I also figure Morden would take, like... See, this is how I pick people. Again, I don't even really think about their abilities. I probably should do that more often, make my life a little easier, but I just feel like Morden would be pretty interested in, like, encountering this extremely rare genetic oddity. He's a scientist. Alright, I think down here, right? Probably that way. However, let me see. I guess I don't have a lot of money right now, though. Is there anything left in these shops? Can I get some, like, weird, dirty, gross fish here? Increase... Okay. Spare heavy weapon ammo? Yeah, go ahead and get that. Doubles the time limit for hack. We've already got one of those, so it's going to quadruple it. And this armor's cool, but unfortunately, we've been over this. These armor sets, you can't toggle the helmet. I'm not a fan. Oh, what the hell? So this is a heavy weapon, the Black Storm. Gravitational singularity and drawing objects inward for a near... Oh, so this is like a... This like shoots biotic. I got no time for that.
Shepard Memorial Plaza on Elysium was voted this year's hottest wedding location. Admiral Hackett's orders. Money raised from wedding fees. For Alliance veterans.
Okay, gauntlets. I don't know if these are better than what we have. Or these, either. Strength boot. Or is this not... This is an armor thing. This is just a stat thing. I think. Put it on. Melee damage goes up. And then... I'll leave that for now. I don't want to buy these things so blindly and not need them.
People come to places such as this, seeking a better life. And when they get here, they find this. Vibrant people forced into destitution on a world filled with criminals. They deserve protection. If I survive your mission, I may return here.
Yeah, I mean, it's dirty and dangerous. It's really depressing, but also, look, it's really cool. You look out your window and you just see some beautiful, like, concept art out there. Alright, I think we go this way. Or this way? Hello?
Are you here about my daughter? My nephew died a week ago and no one seems to care. The medics said it was a brain hemorrhage, but that's not true. It was murder. Someone killed my nephew, my baby.
I'm looking into your daughter's death.
Are you one of Aria's people?
I'm here to help. Does it matter who sent me?
No one else on this hellhole station gives a damn that my nephew is dead. If you can do something about it, I'll help you however I can.
Did your daughter have a lot of friends?
Not a lot, no. She was shy. Spent most of her time off making her sculptures, not hanging out with friends. Something did change in the last few weeks, though. She started talking about an Asari. Morinth. I see. I didn't like her. She kept dragging Neff out to clubs, and I'm pretty sure she gave my daughter drugs.
What kind of a person was this Morinth?
I never met her. But Neff talked about her like she was a queen. You'd swear there was no one else alive when she talked about Morinth. That sounds familiar.
Samara, does Morinth control her victims with drugs?
She controls them through sheer will. The drugs are just a lifestyle. She loves the club, loves the base. She's a hedonist.
So this Morinth did hurt my daughter? Is she the one that...
I will bring justice to the one that did this.
We swear to you. Neff will rest easy soon.
I hope so. I hope so. My baby.
Did Neff hang out anywhere in particular?
She was always quiet working here at home. Then, a few weeks ago, she started going out all the time to the VIP area of that club down the street. I think you need a password or something to get in there.
Fidelio.
The change was so sudden. She just seemed tired and distracted when she wasn't around Morinth.
What kind of a girl was your daughter?
My Neff had a fire inside her. She was shy, but she was creative and driven and the best girl a mother could hope for.
She was creative? How so?
She was a sculptor. Several galleries were interested in her. Said her work was fresh.
You mind if I examine Neff's room?
I didn't want to disturb anything. Her clothes, her art, her sculptures, everything is the way she left it. The way it will always be. My baby is gone. Thank you.
Press L2 to comfort.
I'm sorry, I just miss her so much.
It's okay. We've all suffered loss.
I know what it means to lose a daughter. I will avenge her.
Thank you. Please, if it helps you find her killer, look through her things.
We will be respectful.
I'll examine her things.
Good job, Jeff. You actually managed to get through that one without punching the lady.
Neff made that. A man from some gallery offered me full salary for it, but I'd never part with it.
Neff, I'm sending you this hologram by the Elcor artist Forta. His work is sublime, but don't stare at it too long or you may go mad. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, love. I can't wait to hear what you think of Forta.
Read the oldest entry.
Hey, diary. Cycle 34, orbit 671. There's a lot to talk about. I dropped Jarut's name, and they let me into the VIP room at Afterlife. I was sure everyone was staring at me. Then the most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but shifting, changing. I'm in a trance. Then I'm dancing with her. Later, we went for skewers, and I'm supposed to see her again tomorrow.
Read the middle entry.
Cycle 36, orbit 671. Am I a freak? Morinth is a girl like me, and she's definitely not human. Just when we dance and the helix is flowing through me, the way she looks at me with a hunger, a longing, no one's ever looked at me like that. We kissed tonight.
Read the newest entry.
Cycle 42, orbit 67. She's going to take me to her apartment tonight. Whatever happens, I want to be with her forever. She can sell my pieces. We can live somewhere glamorous, like the women in Vanya that Vid Morinth likes. How did this happen to me? I'm just dumb trash from Omega.
Close the holo journal.
This is Morinth's work. She's attracted to artists and creators. Someone with a spark, slightly isolated from their peers. She impresses with sophistication and sex appeal. Then she strikes. The hunt interests her as much as the conquest.
Anyone who's successfully hunted sapient beings for 400 years warrants caution.
Morinth speaks to you on many levels. Her body tells yours that she'll bring unimaginable ecstasy. Her scent evokes emotions long hidden. Her eyes promise you things you were always scared to ask of another. Her voice whispers to you after she is done speaking.
She sounds more like a highly evolved killer than a genetic defective.
The condition has been present since my people huddled around fires at night. Perhaps it is symbiotic rather than a defect. Storming her den would be a mistake. She will have 100 escape routes planned. She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest I've ever been.
So we have to lure her out.
Exactly. Shepard, you read my mind. Afterlife's VIP section seems her preferred hunting ground. You must go there alone and unarmed.
She'll come after me.
You can draw Morinth out. She'll certainly flee if she catches sight of me, but she won't be able to resist you. You are an artist on the battlefield. You have the vital spark that attracts her. Your power will draw her in.
Gun artist. War artist.
I'm walking into this place with no gun and no backup?
I will be in the shadows watching, Shepard. You will never be alone. This I swear. But you cannot barge in with guns and allies. Morinth is far too cagey. She'd simply disappear. This is a subtle, delicate act. Trust me.
That's no problem.
Time's wasted.
I got
Let's
that, Jeff Riz.
I agree. We can talk more once we're there.
We can do this.
Hello again. Did you find anything? Is there anything I can do to help?
Nah, that's all. I should go. Now more than ever, I should go. Alright, VIP entrance is over here, I think. Just seeing if there's anything else. You are my abyss before! Here it is. I remember this guy's name. I'll remember when I see it.
What do you want?
What's behind this door?
VIP section of the club. For those with the right name. Do you want something?
Someone told me the rest of Afterlife is nothing compared to this place.
Sounds like a smart person. Who was it?
Jarut.
Go on in. Word to the wise. Start a fight, we'll hurt you. Someone attacks you, it's okay to defend yourself.
Okay, heard. Jarut's making moves out here. Damn, Chef. Chef's got that shit on, dude.
You must go in alone.
She's not gonna be able to resist.
Be watching. Like any predator, she is cautious. You must pique her interest enough that she will approach you. When you are face to face, subtly encourage her to invite you to her apartment. I'll follow discreetly, and when you are alone, I'll spring the trap. Know this.
I know exactly what to say.
You are in great peril. She will be planning.
You want to come upstairs and look at my space hamster?
If you are not careful, you will want her to.
How can I spark her interest when I'm not even talking to her?
Courage or suicidal bravery could attract her. Hurt someone in defense and she will be excited. But pick a fight and she'll be bored. Show skill at working smoothly through a nightclub crowd. She will be intrigued. She'll want you the moment she sees you. The rest is just a matter of overpowering her caution.
How do I convince her to take me home?
She admires strength, directness, and vigor. Modesty, chivalry, or meekness frustrate and bore her. Violence excites her. You've killed Shepard. She'll like that.
Getting her alone, then falling under her sway? That'll require careful timing.
I will be near, and I will come for you, Shepard. Trust me as I trust and honor you.
Oh yeah, it's a huge euphemism this time.
Okay, what other things have we learned about Morinth that can help us here?
According to Neff's journal, Morinth likes dancing while on a drug called Halax. Neff's journal mentioned a vid called Veyenya. It seemed to have something to do with glamorous women. Morinth sent Neff a note saying she likes the Elcor artist Forta. Well, Shepard, that's everything we know.
Let's get started.
Shepard, we only get one chance at this. Any mistake and Morinth will disappear. If you're the least bit unsure, come talk to me. I will wait here. And Shepard, thank you. I do not share this burden easily, and you are the only soul I can imagine sharing it with.
We haven't even known her that long. That's the thing. That's just the effect Jeff has on people. We are going to save, though, in case we fuck this up. I imagine it won't be very difficult, but that was a lot of stuff to remember. Alright, don't start a fight, but be prepared to defend ourselves. She likes an Elcor artist. And other than that, we just gotta turn the Riz on, the G-Riz. Who are you?
Hey, do you know where to get tickets for Expel 10? I heard this amazing Asari say they were her favorite band. I wanna...
Hit the bricks.
I just want whatever she wants. I gotta find tickets. Expel 10 is playing tomorrow.
What kind of music do they play?
They're a sensory band. Like, they crawl into you and make you feel things. And this Asari digs them like you wouldn't believe. I could score way out of my league.
Nice!
You know? You gotta help me.
She sounds amazing. Is she here?
She was here a couple of days ago talking about the band. She's here a lot. When she comes back, I'm gonna have tickets.
Get away from me, you bum.
Ready to punch someone, and you're too close. Relax, relax. It's cool. I'll step off.
Get the fuck out of here. Wait, the prop for this guy is just punch.
I can pay. I'm a good tipper too.
I told you to stay away from me.
No, we're not supposed to start a fight.
Oh.
Even though it's tempting.
Are you still here?
Horfton?
Hi. I need help right now, and I don't know who to ask. You're human, and you don't look high, so you're it. Can you help me out?
Slow down and tell me what the problem is.
Right. Slow down. Sorry, I just don't know what to do. My friend Moiral is doing a piece on Omega Games. She's hanging with Florid. He's the worst of the worst.
What is she doing?
A vid piece. She's an investigative reporter, you know? She's trying to profile gang leaders.
Your friend could get hurt.
Yeah, and she's going to. See, Florid's on her. His gang is on the way here, and they're going to make a mess of her. I have to get a message to her, and fast.
You seem to have a lot of information.
I'm her tech. I've been monitoring the gang's comm. The last transmission said Florid's going to splatter her. Man, I'm a tech junkie. I don't know how to handle this.
What do you want me to do?
She and I have a code. If you go over and say 2 words to Florid, my friend will get the message and get out. The 2 words are terminal and eternity. In that order. Please tell me you can do that. She's going to die.
I can do that.
Thank you. Thank you. Remember, terminal and eternity. In that order, just work them into a sentence.
Ah, yes. I need to go to the terminal. If I don't go now, I'll be waiting an eternity for the next shuttle. How's that?
Every night I hate it all over again.
Pretty smooth, huh?
You need something, man?
You can fuck it up. I'm glad I just said that stupid example, because otherwise I might have been like, wait, what order was it?
Is there a public extranet terminal around here?
In a club? You don't have an Omni tool?
That is a pretty strange question.
I get by on public terminals. My Omni tool's been broken for an eternity.
It actually pretty much is what we said. Oh my god.
That's a tough break. I'm done talking to you now.
Hey, Florid. I have to pee.
Yeah? Hurry back, Moiral. I'm ready to head out. Bitch isn't coming back. I'm gonna find her.
And the ladies' room? What are you, some sort of freak?
I don't talk to people.
Telltale would hate that.
Are you sure this is where you want to go?
Alright, Horfton.
Thank you so much. I really thought she was going to die.
Yeah, yeah. Verton?
On display here. Good cred hunting tonight. I'll hit him in the alley. As long as it isn't one of Arya's people, we're good.
Horfton!
Gotta get enough creds to keep Hank off our back.
Horfton here's a who.
Hey, what are you looking at?
A pair of sad losers who think they're something, and are about to find out they're not.
Who's gonna show us that? You? Human thinks he's a tough guy.
Tougher than you.
Nice, Jeff. Here! We're just peacocking out here. Eventually she's gonna emerge. She's not gonna be able to resist. You wanna dance?
Hey,
Hey!
I'll dance next to you. If you want to think we're dancing together, go ahead.
Nice,
I
Jeff.
do want to think that.
Holy shit. The sauce. He's coated in it.
My name is Morin. I've been watching you. You're the most interesting person in this place.
Cool, you look very evil.
Here in the shadows. Why don't you come sit with me?
Yes, I would love to sit in the shadows
Some
with you,
nights I
evil
come here
lady.
and there's no one interesting to talk to. Some nights, there's just one person. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
You and I want the same thing.
Do we?
What do you think of the music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
Expel Tad.
I'm curious about a band called Expel 10.
They get in my head and tear it to pieces. They're in concert soon. Maybe we should go together. You can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that, you know?
I'm straight edge.
What do you think of Howard?
It slithers through my soul. Seems like we share some interests.
Do you know anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
You're kind of an edgelord, aren't you? The Elcor Forta.
You know the artist Forta?
I didn't think anyone around here knew him. He's sublime. Art comes in many varieties.
Seems like we have too many of the right
That
answers.
were more powerful than a sculpture.
If she was so good at this, she would probably be kind of freaked out, right? Yeah, so look, we just know everything.
Do you know Vianya?
My favorite. The two actresses on
Wouldn't you be weird if somebody came up to you and kept asking you specifically about things that you were really interested in?
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
Real travel means going to dangerous places.
Where you can see and do things most people can't imagine.
Yes.
Yes.
I find myself drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Violent places?
Violence is the surest expression of power.
Violence is a means to an end. Power is that end.
Do you want to get out of here?
She is so fucking torqued. She can't wait any longer. She needs to bite into a Jeff sandwich. Distract Morinth. Let's take a look around. You got pills. Is that a Krogan statue? I'm gonna investigate that if you don't mind.
A gift from a suitor. The statue's got more personality than he did. Still, he impressed me enough that he finally got what he wanted. It didn't end the way he hoped. I love any game where your opponent can believe he is about to win, just before you kill him.
Oh. Is that about me or is that about you? Tricky, tricky.
I was into dueling for a while. I love the moment you see it in your opponent's eyes. He knows you're better, and he's going to die.
Ah, are you talking about me or are you talking about yourself? Oh, how the turntables.
Have a Hallex if you want. But wouldn't you rather have all your senses be clear and sharp right now? I certainly do. I love clubs. People, movement, heat. I can still hear the bass like the drums of a great hunt out for your blood. But here, it's muted, and you're safe. Is that what you want, Shepard?
I'd rather fight than hide.
Yes. Better to take control of your fate. I've never understood the fascination with safety. Some of us choose differently. Independence over submission. I think we share that, you and I.
We've both killed many times, but that's where the similarities end.
Why do you say that I've killed? What do you know? Let's stop playing games. Look into my eyes and tell me you want me. Tell me you'd kill for me. Anything I want.
Can't think. It's funny to choose that. Damn, I wish I could go renegade on it, but that's okay. We could still make her look like a real doofus. Surprise!
Don't count on it.
But you... Who are you? Oh no. I see what's going on. The bitch herself found a little helper.
Busted!
Lauren!
Cool.
Mother. Do not call me that. I can't choose to stop being your daughter. Mother. You made your choice long ago. What choice? My only crime was being born with the gifts you gave me. Enough, Lauren! I am the genetic destiny of the Asari. But they are not ready to reveal this. So
cool.
I must die. You are a disease to be purged. Nothing more. I'm as strong as she is. Let me join you. I am already sworn to help you, Shepard. Let us finish this.
So here's one of the real crazy choices you get in this. You can actually betray Samara here and take Morinth instead, and she does replace her on your team for the rest of the game. This is, of course, a decision I've never done. I've never taken that path. I don't think it pays off in any way so compelling that this would actually be an appealing option. But this is some true psycho renegade Shepard behavior here. We're going to kill Morinth.
End of the line, Morinth.
And they call me a monster. Find peace in the embrace of the goddess.
Oof. Big biotic punch.
I am ready to leave this place and get on with my life. Are you ready to go as well?
Do you want to talk about what happened?
Shepard, what do you think I will say? What can I say? I just killed the bravest and smartest of my daughters. There are no words. I will try another time. For now, show mercy on a broken old warrior and let us leave.
Not yet. I want to look at her Krogan statue.
Let's go.
Such an abrupt exit out of that. Alright, Morden, I hope you enjoyed the show. Thanks for all your contributions on this one. Alright, let's get back to the Normandy. Let's talk to Samara one more time. And then let's go to bed. I'm getting kind of a headache too. The loyalty missions aren't as long as I remember them being. They're not as long as the recruitment missions. And yeah, they aren't all just drop in the area, bang, 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 shoot, 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 shoot. So we might actually get through this part of the game quicker than expected, which is fine. We still got quite a few to do, though. Haven't seen Samara much at all, I don't think. At least not when I've been locked in. So I got her last time. So we haven't had her for very long. We got her and Tali last time.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Great. It's probably from the grieving mother. I know it's Captain Bailey. Hey Shepard, just want to let you know what the Drell kid's doing okay. Everything's taken care of legally and he's doing some work for me, helping me deal with some trash in the wards. Maybe make life better for some of the kids like Mouse. Not perfect, but then, what is? Don't know if your Drell and mine are talking. I told him life was short, too short not to, but I don't know if it took. Good luck out there. Alright, let's go down. Let's check in on her.
Morinth haunted my dreams and waking hours equally. For the first time in 400 years, I am free. I am a ruined vessel of sorrow and regret, but I am free. It is not a feeling I can describe.
Was it worth it?
It was never a question of worth, but of need. I had to take the action I did, as did she. This was never a story that would have a happy outcome.
You did your duty. What about your feelings?
One of my daughters is dead. My hopes, my dreams were all bound up in my children. Still, my feelings have always come after my duty. The same is true of you.
You said that Morinth was a monster, but she was still your daughter.
She was the strongest and smartest. She would not accept the injustice thrust upon her. She fought to the end. I am so proud of her, Shepard.
You killed her for being what she was.
And I would again. But I also know what it means to leave everything behind and fight. Do you realize that she went on the run at the age of 40? I do not know human years well, but it is very young for Asari.
What will you do now that Morinth is gone?
Assuming I survive your mission, I am a Justicar. Injustice still exists, and perhaps even other Ardat Yakshi.
There's no way to correct the condition Morinth had?
We are an advanced species, but we don't have magic. When the trait manifests at maturity, it is too late for mitigation. It only occurs in purebloods like myself. Perhaps that is the root of the stigma regarding Asari-exclusive pairings. I don't know.
I thought Ardat Yakshi were extremely rare.
Asari have spread to many worlds. There are remote regions with no government oversight. If I travel to those worlds and they do exist, I will find them.
Morinth claimed that her condition was the future of the Asari race.
Morinth would say anything that served her cause. Ardat Yakshi are sterile, Shepard. That wouldn't be a particularly viable future for my people.
You don't want to settle down?
I did. I returned to my homeworld and tried to start a family. I will fight and struggle all my life. That is my fate. When I die, it will not be in bed. I am at peace with that.
You still control the direction of your life.
I have chosen this path. I truly am at peace, due in no small part to you.
Another loyal friend. Let's go check in our hamster. Let me show y'all my space hamster one more time before we go to bed. Where is that Shepard VI? Am I misremembering that you get to talk to it? I could have sworn it exists somewhere. And you get to ask it a few questions or something. What do you think, space hamster? Terrific. Feed my fish, even though I rizzed Kelly into doing it every day for me. We're also missing some ships, yeah? What? We're missing 2 on the bottom. And 1 over there, and then there's a single peg here. Have I missed those on the Citadel? Or Omega, maybe? Or maybe it's an area I just haven't been to yet? I don't know. I can't think of anywhere else off the top of my head that like has shops to buy stuff in. We gotta complete our collection here. Alright, let's save. So which ones do we have left? We have Tollies, Grunts, Mordens, Jacks, Jacobs, and Zaid. So we have a bunch more. We managed to get 3 of them done today. And then I had said, so the Lair of the Shadow Broker DLC I'm a big fan of. I typically think of it as post-game, but I guess we could do it before the ending. And then I still have to decide on Overlord, and we'll do Arrival after. We'll do Arrival in post-game. Alright. I guess I'll wrap up there then. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Dilly Tots, Kit, Matt. Whoa! Somehow managed to not unplug the headset. If I had done that with the white controller, that would have been super unplugged. But it's the purple controller. It's got a nice, tight auxiliary hole. Got that nice, tight auxiliary hole, don't you, Dilly Tots? Alright. Yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I got a headache, so I'm going to go to bed now. Hope you have a nice Friday. Hope you have a nice weekend. My weekend's going to be a little busy, I think. Everything's busy all the time. But it's going to be good. I'll be back on Sunday with more Mass Effect 2. We'll do some more loyalty missions. Maybe we'll bang out another 3 of them. I don't know. We'll see. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Take care. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.